Name is Gordon Gunnell.
I understand why dogs like to stick their head out the window. Interest in motorcycles started a long time ago. When I was in the tire business in Sacramento, I bought a used Honda Goldwing. I don't even remember what year it was, but I remember that it was awfully big and heavy, and I kept it for about a year and then I sold it and never went back to it until a year and a half ago, and I decided that it was time for me to look for a way to enjoy myself, and I figured I could enjoy myself on the road since I work so much. And so I bought my motorcycle in 2016, and I've put about 12,000 miles on it since then. I actually have a client who is a motorcyclist, and when I was talking to him about getting a motorcycle, he said, first thing you want to do is take a safety class. And so I'm all about safety, and so I looked up Team Arizona on the internet and decided to take that Basic RiderCourse. And when I saw that there were these additional courses that I could take, I opted to stay with Team Arizona until I finished them all. I've completed the advanced Total Control 1, and I'm waiting to do Total Control 2 probably in January, I think. 69 through 71, I lived in Europe. And in the back of my mind, I always wanted to have a BMW Boxer.
Your bike.
And my opportunity came in 2016. I decided about a month or 6 weeks ago that if I was going to do this iron butt ride, I wanted to do a test ride of at least 500 miles to see how it'd go. So I decided to take sort of a roundabout way over to Safford and up 193 on the Coronado Highway, and over to Sholo, and then back down through Globe and back to the valley. And my dad heard that I was making this trip, and he seemed somewhat interested, and I said, do you want to go? And he said, sure. And my dad is 91. And he showed up that morning in his Levi's and plaid shirt, and put on his motorcycle jacket and a helmet and got on the back of the bike and stayed on the back of that thing the whole 500 miles. It took us a little over 12 hours because we stopped a couple of times for half hour, 45 minutes. My son heard me talking about it. My son is 35. He's a physician's assistant at Skyline Medicine in Northeast Mesa. He heard me talking about it, and he said, when are you going? And I told him, and he said, can I go? And I said, sure. So I've been prepping him for the ride, and he's going to come over and sack out on the floor tonight, and we're going to get up early, and he's going to go with me on this 1,500-mile ride.